Hi everyone, Asad here from Extnix, and today we have installed this 2014 N70 SR Hilux. I will run you through the full setup process, that how we set up the unit after doing the installation, and configure the steering wheel controls, configure the reverse camera, and also the settings on the unit as well. So let's get started. Alright, so over here, as you can see, the unit is fully installed. It looks really good here. Alright, I am going to turn the unit on. So this unit is getting turned on for the first time. Okay, so the home screen has come up. This is the default home screen on this specific unit. On the home screen, we have navigation for offline maps, music if you're playing anything from USB, or have actually copied some software on the unit. We also have Bluetooth here, radio access from here, video playing from USB or so, or from the unit directly, settings, themes, file management, and then this is for going into the apps. All right, so first thing is theme. So that is the default theme which the unit has come with. So now if we go into the themes app, click here, we're gonna go, and we have a lot of themes over here we can set up. So unit may come with a different theme. You just have to go into the apps and go into themes, and you can change the themes from there. Now depending on the different themes, some of them you can change these buttons, on some of them you cannot change these buttons. So for this specific theme we can change it. So if I hold the button for radio, I can set it up T-Link 5, which will give us a CarPlay, navigation, because it won't have any offline maps, so we will change it to radio. Music, we can change it to DSP. Alright, so that is the default setup for the unit. The date and time has been picked up directly by the GPS, and that is correct for today. So Saturday, 22nd of November 2025. While we are at it, we do get asked this question: oh, am I going to lose my trip computer or the small clock? No, you don't. It's just sometimes the angle that which we shoot with, so that gets hidden. Obviously it is still a little bit more outward, the frame, so that gets hidden behind it, but you can still access it, especially if you are a taller person. All right, so that's the home screen. Now let's see what we can do. So we go into settings first, and in the settings, let's check it out. So we have network, sound, general, original, a lot of things are over here. All right, so first thing we will set it up is the external microphone. So on this specific unit, we'll go into factory, we'll enter the code. Oops, sorry. So we enter the code 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Click on confirm. All right, and then we scroll up all the way, and it will give us microphone selection. It is set to front microphone, but we want to set it up to the external microphone that we have installed. So we are going to go select this one and go to rear, and that's done. So microphone selection is done. We are not changing anything else over here. All right, so that's done. Okay, coming back into settings again. General, we usually set it up to 3 days sleep mode. That is, car is not started, so after 3 days the unit is gonna get basically reset itself. All right, now let's go. All right, now we are in reverse already, so we can see, sorry about the beep, I think this car has some strange light coming up. All right, so we can see the picture is very flickery over here. So what we do, it's basically telling us that we have to set up the video resolution. So tap the screen, settings icon will come up, we'll set it up, we'll go in here and change it to HD 720p, and there we go, the camera is here. All right, I'm gonna go back up to stop that sound, and we are back into the unit now. Now to connect the unit with the CarPlay or so, I am going to go into the Bluetooth section of my phone. Alright, I'm going to go into the Bluetooth. I'm going to do a search. My phone has come up, so I'm going to stop the search. I'm going to tap on it. And over here you can see it has come up, so I'm going to do 0000, and I'm going to do pair. And the unit has paired up in the Bluetooth. Alright, I'm going to go back home screen. I'm going to launch T-Link 5 for the first time. And when the application is launching, I'm going to click on settings. It has gone up quickly before I could do that. But we are already connected in the CarPlay. So there we go. CarPlay is connected. It is very, very quick when we are trying to connect. So I am going to disable the Wi-Fi on my phone. Before that, I'm gonna get out from there. I switched off the Wi-Fi so CarPlay gets disconnected. Alright, so for the radio, to tune the radio channels, as you can see there is a sound now. Alright, we can scroll it to the frequencies that we know. So we are in Melbourne, so that's Smooth FM. You can go to Nova. You can go to Kiss. Oops, that's Kiss. And that's Fox. Gold. And that's the most common Melbourne stations already there. Alright, so now if I launch it up, CarPlay is disconnected. Okay, I'm going to go into settings. I'm going to change the driver position to right. I'm going to turn the background connection on and default factory connection as link mode. Alright, we do get asked the question, okay, how do I screen mirror my phone? So if you want to do screen mirroring, you have to click on this blue button, which is gonna bring you to the screen mirroring mode, and then you have to follow the prompts. For example, over here, wireless screen mirroring, then depending on your phone, you're gonna click on iPhone, and you follow these directions for doing the screen mirroring. Alright, now we'll put it back into this one. Okay, I have touched okay, I have turned on the Wi-Fi. Again, for the CarPlay, I'm going to tap on Extnix icon. And CarPlay is now connected. We have the driver position on the right side. And everything is coming up. And there we go. Alright. So now one other thing, how do we set up the steering wheel controls? So we go into apps. We go into steering wheel. This specific model of N70 requires manual selection, so we'll click on start. We'll go on impedance selection. We will select on low impedance, and that's done. So now it says please select the function, so I'm going to select volume up. Now it's going to tell me please press the corresponding button on the steering wheel, so I'm going to press volume up. And here we can see a small tick sign has come up. Now we're going to do volume down. Again, same thing, volume down here. Next, there, previous, there. Mode, again, mode. That's done. Alright, this car does have some other buttons for phone. So answer, we're going to press answer. There we go. Reject. We have reject, and voice for voice. That's done. So click on end, and this is all done. All right, now just to confirm that the volume, that all the buttons are working. So here we can see buttons are working. We go into the radio and I am gonna try different radio channels. As we can see, they are working. Try the Bluetooth buttons. Yeah, so everything is now working on the car. There we go. So the unit itself is set up. Now, few other questions that we get from time to time is, all right, I am having some issues, system is running slow, so what type of general troubleshooting I can do? Now, Android is a layered based system, which means, and multiple apps, if they are running on top of each other and one of the app crashes, then basically all the apps are going to run slow. If you are also in Apple CarPlay mode or Android Auto mode, and your phone is getting way too hot, it's been sitting in the sun when you're driving around, then obviously the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto is going to run slow. All right, so some basic troubleshooting things. First thing is to check it out how many applications are open in the memory. So we can click these three lines on the top, and it is going to show us all the apps running in the memory. And then when I click on clear all, it is going to give me the message that memory has been cleared up. Another way, you scroll it down, you click on clear memory, and that is going to clear up memory as well. At this moment, obviously, there were not many apps running. Another way, so once that is done, we usually recommend click on restart. That basically shuts down the system completely and restarts it up. There is another way that we can do the things on it, and that is if you go into apps, and let's say the CarPlay app is not working properly, so that's a T-Link 5 app. So we're going to hold it down. You can see a small recycle bin has come up. I'm going to scroll it down over there, and as soon as it turns red, I can let it go, and I'm going to get a message saying, do you want to delete? I will say click OK. And that means now this unit does not have CarPlay and the CarPlay app has been deleted. So how do we get the CarPlay app back again? Very easy. We are going to go into settings, and let me turn on the hotspot on the phone. All right, now I am going to into Wi-Fi network. I can turn this one on over here under the settings and network. We go to detect Wi-Fi. That is the Wi-Fi Extnix. Okay, we're gonna connect to the hotspot one. Yep, that's very easy code. We're going there, and that is showing us connected. Okay, once it's connected, I'm going to go into apps. I'm going to go into Do Fun Play. That is one of the app stores. That is the built-in app stores, in addition to the Google. All right, sometime if you have not logged on to the internet a long time and launched this app may actually requires an update. So you're going to get a message and update the maps, update this app specific application. All right, so now we're going to go to class. Here we can see T-Link is there, and it's telling us download. iLauncher, which is our theme for our themes and launching system, it's showing us only update because this app is already installed on the unit. T-Link 5, we removed it, so it's not there. So I'm going to click on download. And it is installing the package. I'll click on install. And basically it's asking me to open now. So now app is ready to run, but our Bluetooth connection is disconnected at this moment, so we won't worry about it. Okay. Similarly, you can go through different apps. If there is any other apps that you want to be updated, you can do that as well. There is an update available for a T-Link 6 as well, which we can do. So that is the latest update available, which has just come in the last few days. You may not have this update. It depends from time to time. All right, so this is the T-Link 6, which has come up. If we click on settings, it's exactly the same thing. Driver position, background connection, and default connection, we'll go link mode first, and basically that's all done. All right. So there we go. So T-Link 5 has been taken up by Z-Link. All right, doesn't really matter. If I hold it down, I will change it to Z-Link. There we go. All right, so now launching back our CarPlay. Bluetooth works as prerequisite only. So as soon as the wireless CarPlay connects, Bluetooth gets disconnected. It works differently when you are in Android Auto mode. The Bluetooth may still remain connected when you are in Android Auto. Okay, so that's connected. And there we go. So a CarPlay is connected. There we go. All right, we have also run cables for USBs as well as the SIM card holder into the glove box. All antennas are installed behind the unit. Really, that if you don't want them at the back, you can put the antennas at the corner of your dashboard, but in this case we were able, there was enough space to hide those antennas. So yeah, you can see it has been an amazing upgrade from this 10-11 years old Toyota unit to a new Extnix infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and AHD 720p reverse camera. Thank you everybody for watching. As per normal, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Yeah, you can reach out to us through support@exnix.com.au if you have any questions, and visit our website www.exnix.com.au. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.